while I hold my coffee.
We'll also need some of this and some of that, some of these, some of that, and the big risk, the sledgehammer. So I tried to throw it as gently as you can throw a mini sledgehammer.
Yeah, at a person.
As someone who's not ready.
At a person.
What's up, and welcome to another episode of GizmoSlip. Today we've got an absolutely ridiculous video for you. If you haven't seen, it's this really popular new trend of making super shiny aluminum foil mirror polished balls. And I thought it'd be really interesting to try to put an iPhone 10 inside of one of these, or to try to do it. Is it even possible from a general perspective to even do this?
Maybe.
We're going to take enough aluminum foil, put it around this guy so that the iPhone is very distinctly in the middle. So it's going to have to be a fairly large, maybe 8 to 10 inches. And then we're going to hammer it down. And then we're going to put more in there until it's a round ball, just barely bigger than the iPhone 10. Literally no idea if this is going to work at all. And of course, once you've hammered it into a ball, you have to sand that sucker down for like many hours. So we've got a sander, a whole bunch of sandpaper, some aluminum polish. I don't think I'm ready for this, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. It's gonna be freaking epic. Let's get started. The rubber mallet's gonna be for like initial, just getting it in there, and then this will really pound it home. We've got the iPhone 10.
It is time. Time to wrap this thing up.
This will be the initial burial wrap. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the phone off, just so it won't die. Now before we wrap this phone up, I want to also mention that I'm giving away an iPhone 8 Red Edition. This phone looks super sick, super amazing. Giveaway ends May 31st at midnight. So if you want to enter that giveaway, link down below. It's going to be really hard to maintain a circle-ish shape. There is the start. We're gonna hammer this and see what shape it takes. Alright, so there's gonna be a whole bunch of those like YouTube comment experts that know how to do this better than me. They're gonna be like, you're doing it all wrong. 110% wrong. Okay, you need to take over. This is ridiculous. My forearm is gonna fall off right now.
Yeah, dude.
We've only been doing this for about a half hour now, and it is just, oh.
Stop!
We're going downstairs.
That's what she said. We're gonna try a little bit of blowtorch in action on it. So check it out, we've compressed it down. It's not perfectly round, but I think that's as good as we're gonna get without adding like a ton more tin foil. So we're gonna come back tomorrow to see if we can sand it and polish it. Should be interesting to see the final result. So parts of this is looking really nice. Like this section is looking pretty solid. This section up here though, it's coming through the different layers of tin foil. That might be just a blemish on our old foil ball. Maybe I did too much sanding. Because I feel like it's just gonna keep coming up.
Yeah, stop peeling it.
Dude, it's like a scab. You gotta peel it. Once it starts peeling, you can't stop peeling, dude. It's just, it's gonna happen, all right? Let's just try sanding it one more time, but I'm pretty sure that is an unrepairable snafu. We're gonna need to do some new layers on this bad boy. We're gonna do like 3 layers, like this. And then the bottom will look real shitty. but at the top it's going to be amazing. We'll have a 1/2. So we've got 3 new layers of tinfoil on here. We're going to try sanding this part again, see what happens.
When I said stop, don't move a peg.
Well, that did not work even in the slightest. We're retreating back to where we were. We're going to try to use the blowtorch to fix our problems.
Doesn't look like it's helping.
We'll find out when we put it on the grinder here in a few minutes after we let it cool off because it was just a blowtorch. Yeah, ding.
When I say get it, everybody mess around.
All right, we got the outer layer super smooth. Oh, that's nice. Now there is some areas where it's a little bit rougher, but we're just gonna let them be because if we try to take off too much, we're gonna end up with this situation when everything's peeling up on us. That is 400 grit. It's time to go up to 1,000. Here we go.
Hold yourself now. Mess around.
Okay, I think it's ready for the polish. You can compare this side to that side.
Pretty big difference. He's so into it right now. I'm gonna leave him be.
This
is awkward enough.
You like my baby. Time to put the polish on. See what it actually looks like. Final product. Oh, it's squirted on there. Okay, here we are. The big reveal. There is an iPhone 10 inside of this bad boy. I am pretty much a noob when it comes to this stuff, so honestly I was worried that it wouldn't come out at all. This is better than I expected. But this is as good as we can get. I'm an amateur. I'm not even an amateur. I'm just like a total novice when it comes to shining and polishing things. I've never done any of that before, so
Hey, that's not a bad first go.
I am happy with how it turned out, considering my lack of experience. Now we're at the moment of truth. Did the iPhone 10 survive this whole process? Do you think it's alive? Including the blowtorching, all the hammering.
My inclination is to think that it's probably fine.
I'm thinking probably fine, but we did cook it pretty good with that blowtorch. There was like a 2 minutes straight with the blowtorch, and this thing was too hot to pick up.
I did smell that from a little ways away.
Place your bets in the top right. Here we go. All right, so we're just gonna clamp this sucker down. And we've got a hacksaw.
Mess around.
Jeez. This is not easy to cut through.
Just peel it away.
Wow. Even though we got the top half off, it doesn't want to come free. There, finally. I did not anticipate how hard this would be to open.
The last layers.
The final bit. The back glass is not shattered. The front glass is not shattered. But will it turn on? Here we go.
The real question.
It still comes on, but it needs more power. Which is funny, because we turned it off before we put it in. The compression probably turned it on.
Oh.
It must have pushed the power button.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so we're gonna go plug this in and then see if it's still working. All right, we've given it about 20 minutes to charge. Oh, and it automatically came on. Awesome.
Sick. And it's functional.
And it's working. Camera, yeah, it's looking good. Props to the iPhone 10. All right, well, that's it for this episode of GizmoSlip. I hope you enjoyed it. It was an adventure way tougher than I thought it would be. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Brandon and Darren out. Woo!
Threw another thing at me.